Hello everyone. In this video lecture, we'll be studying about derivation and past trees and the ambiguity. First of all, about the derivation. Derivation is one in which at each step the leftmost or rightmost non-terminal in that working string is chosen for expansion of LMD and RMD respectively. This LMD is nothing but a leftmost derivation, RMD is nothing but a rightmost derivation. And when you're calling it as a leftmost derivation, you can look at this statement. If you're choosing always leftmost non-terminal for a non-terminal, that means every step you need to choose a leftmost non-terminal itself. Otherwise, if you're started choosing the rightmost non-terminal, choose for every step, choose the rightmost non-terminal, and based on that this name is called. That is, when you replace the leftmost non-terminal, leftmost non-terminal by its production, then it is called as a leftmost derivation, and rightmost non-terminal, when you replace, it is called as a rightmost derivation. Let's understand these concepts using the examples. So, and in brief, if we can tell derivation is the process of obtaining string of terminals from the start symbol. Always you have to start the derivation from the start symbol without fail, and by applying some or all production rules is called derivation. This can be one of the way we can represent the derivation. Let's see the examples. So suppose if I want to obtain a string ABB from this grammar, let's see how it is. So as I told, you have to always start from the start symbol of the grammar. For this grammar, there are three rules. In this, the start symbol is yes. Now I will start with this, and so that's why whenever grammar is given to you, identify the start symbol of that and then go ahead with the derivation. So that's why I will start with the start symbol, and the start symbol's production, we have only one start symbol rule. That's why there is no confusion in starting. So let's go with this AB. And if you feel that there are more production rules for yes symbol, then whichever is the best one to get this input, you have to you have to choose it. So I'm going to use this first of all. So S gives AB. So now here I will prefer to choose always the leftmost non-terminal in every step. First step, second step, and so on. Okay, till I obtain ABB. So now, as usual, AB, and yes, I have to apply this. Both are non-terminals. That's why next I have to think about getting A. From this non-terminal. So that's why look at the rule of A. A has two production, AAB or epsilon. Either you can apply, there are two rules. Either you can apply this or this, any one. So my aim is to get A. So that's why better to choose this. So that's why this A is replaced by production AAB. This production AAB. So that's why I get this A. This I got because of A gives AAB. A gives AAB. And now I have A. I got A. That's okay. Next I have to get B. So that's why what's the best possible for A is to vanish this A. So that's why I have to choose this production rule of A. So that's why A, if I apply epsilon, I will get AB. This I got it by applying A gives epsilon. Now I have got A, B. Next I have to get just a B. So identify the leftmost non-terminal here in this production, in this working string is B. So in the so apply the correct production which can give you B at least. So this is the better one. So that's why I will this and this I got it from production of this, from the production B. So BB. Now I have got A, B and B. Next thing is there is only way is to this portion should removed. So how can I remove this portion? By applying B gives epsilon. So I can get, so this I got it by getting BB, and finally I got by applying B gives epsilon. So this is how I got a derivation. Similarly, we'll see some of the examples. Here my aim is to obtain LMD, that is leftmost derivation for the input AA, BB, CC, DD using the grammar, using the CFG. This is the CFG I have got. Okay. Now what's next? First, identify the start symbol. That's this. So there is only one rule for a start symbol. That's why better to start. That's why we have no other option. We have to directly start from that. A gives A, B, C, D. Okay. I got this derivation from applying S gives A, B, C, D. Next what? Next I have to get a A. How do I get that? I can get it by which is the leftmost non-terminal in this, that is A. So choose the right production that can give you A. So there are two ways. Either you can go for this or go for this. And if I go with this, there is no chance of getting more A's. But in the next I want again A. That's why this is the right option. So that's why this A is replaced by AA. You can see here, this is the reason why. Okay, this reason why I have got this. So AA, B, C, D. Next coming to A. This time I want second A. To get a second A, this is the right option of A. So applied A gives A. So I got AA, B, C, D. Next I want B. For that, again, as I told earlier, I want two B's. That's why either I can choose this or I can choose this. But since I want B's, so this is the right option. So B is substituted by production BB. Now again I want one more B. I got already 3B, one more B. So B, apply the right production of B, that is BB. Here I have written the rule. So again I got B for this. Okay, BB, this BB I got it by applying on this production, this non-terminal. So BB. So next after this again B, I got two B's. Then with B I'll never, no way of getting C. No way I'm getting C, because next I want is C. That's why it is better to remove this B, or better to make it vanish, B vanish. How do I make it B vanish? That's by applying empty. So I got A, B, B, C, D. Now the leftmost non-terminal is C. Let us apply the right production for that. Since I want two C's, first it is better to apply this, and then next time if it is better to call the next production. So C gives CC. Next time C will be applied by C, this portion. Okay, so C gives C. After that, leftmost non-terminal that is remaining is D. So D, as I want two D's, so that's why right production to be applied is this. So D, D, and finally D should vanish. So I get AA, BB, CC, DD. A, B, B, C, C, D, D. This is how I get a input. So this is a LMD. Similarly, you can try for a RMD. Similarly, you can try for a RMD. Next, what is leftmost derivation? Again, in the derivation process, if a leftmost non-terminal is replaced by at every step, then the derivation is said to be leftmost. So, as I have explained previously I have that was the example for a general derivation. Okay, so either you can show with the leftmost non-terminal, or we can by replacing leftmost non-terminal, or by replacing the rightmost terminal. Here specifically I am doing the leftmost non-terminal. So I want to get ABB. So that's why I have already shown this example. I have already shown this example. The same example I have displayed here. Similarly, you can try with some other examples. Next, we'll see rightmost derivation. Rightmost derivation is what? If a rightmost non-terminal is replaced at every step, then the derivation is said to be the rightmost. So here, I am going to try to derive A plus B star A by applying RMD. RMD is rightmost derivation. So whenever they give a string like this, they have to give even a grammar. So without using the grammar, you can't get the string. So here we have only one non-terminal, that is E. So this is similar to, this entire thing is similar to E gives E plus E, E gives E star E, E gives A, E gives B. The same thing that we can write even this way. So let us see how to obtain this. So that's why always start from the start symbol. Here we have only one start symbol, that is E. So E, which is the right production of E to get A plus B star A. A plus B star A. Since it is something like an expression, so first operator expression involving operands and operators. So first operator I have to get is plus. So that's why this is the right one. This is the right one to get. So E gives E plus E. E gives E plus E. So this I have obtained. E gives E plus E by applying. Next is, I am going to apply a rightmost derivation. So that means, which is the right one to apply? So that means rightmost non-terminal in this is E. This E need to be replaced by its suitable production. So with this, it is better to get another operator. So let us replace this by E star E. Then we have as usual E plus E. So E gives E star E. Okay. Then we got plus. Now we got plus and star. Again we want to get one more term, that is, since we have got plus and star, now it is based on the rightmost non-terminal. After star we expect A. That's why go for E that gives you A. That is E gives A. E gives A. So apply this. Rest of them is same. E plus E star. So therefore, since E gives A. Next we have, I want to get B. Why B? Because based on the rightmost non-terminal is this E. So this E is before star. So before star, which is the right operand to get, that is B. So E gives B. So E plus B star A. This gives based on E gives B. And finally, we have only one non-terminal remaining. That itself is the rightmost as well. And that itself is the rightmost in this case. So that's why this need to give you, which before plus you need to have operand A. So that's why I apply this production. A plus B star A. Since A gives A. This is about the rightmost derivation. And for this same problem, you can even find a rightmost derivation. Let us see then parse tree. The derivation process can be shown in the form of a tree. Such trees are called derivation trees or parse trees. Or we can tell it is the grammatical structure of the string. So parse trees also can be expressed as grammatical structure of the string. Okay, let us see how to construct a grammatical structure or a parse tree for A plus B star A. So the grammar is thus: E gives E plus E, E star E, or A or B. For this, I am going to construct a parse tree based on the LMD. It is always better to construct a parse tree after constructing either LMD or RMD. That will be easy. So for this, let me write a LMD again for A plus B star A. Then I will explain how to construct this parse tree. This is a parse tree. So LMD will be E gives E based on the LMD. I'm going based on the LMD. Later I will construct a parse tree. That's why it is first I want the operator E plus. So E plus E. Next I want because I'm replacing the leftmost non-terminal. Before plus A has to come. So it will A plus E. Now A plus E. And next after this the leftmost non-terminal is this C, and this I have to obtain a star operator. So that's why better to replace this E by this production. So E star E, and then now I want after plus I want B. That's why E gives B. That's why I will replace E by this production. So B star E, and finally I want A. So that's why A plus B star A. So now let us see how to open it. First you have to start with this E. E gives E. E gives E plus E. E gives E plus E, and then E gives A. E gives A. E gives A, and then plus correct, and then E gives E star E, E star E. So now you got A plus E star E. First time I got E gives E plus E. Next I got A plus E. Now look at the leaves. It is giving you the derivation, each step of the derivation. A plus E star E. Now I am at this place. Next I have to get B. So this should give you B. So A. Now look at the leaves of the tree. A plus E B star E. Next A plus B star A. B star A. So this is based on the LMD, and this is there's a change, and this is based on the RMD. So I have taken here star plus. So this is based on the this parse tree is based on the RMD of the derivation, and what I have constructed here is based on the LMD of the derivation. Next, let's see the definition again. A parse tree derived by a grammar G equal to V sigma Rs, or V is nothing but variable, sigma is nothing but alphabet, R is nothing but set of roots, S is a star symbol, is a rooted ordered tree in which every leaf node is labeled with an element of sigma union epsilon. Every leaf node, finally you can check, will be labeled with an element of sigma union epsilon. So here you can see here that every leaf node, this is the leaf node. The bottommost of the each level is a leaf. This is a leaf node. This is a leaf node here. If you take this branch, this is a leaf node. So every leaf node is labeled with an element of alphabet, or suppose your grammar contains epsilon, it can be even epsilon. Sometimes it can be even epsilon. Root node labeled always yes, that is the start symbol. Every other node is labeled with some element of v minus sigma. So v is nothing but all the variable other than the sigma. So intermediate nodes can be normally non-terminal. Intermediate nodes can be normally non-terminals, and the root of the tree is always a start symbol. That is also a non-terminal. If M is a non-leaf node labeled X, then the children of M are labeled as X1, X2, M, Xm. Then R contains the rule X gives X1, X2, X3, Xn. So this is about the definition of the parse tree. Parse tree is also called termed as is a grammatical structure of a string captured by a parse tree, which records which rules were applied to which non-terminals during the string's derivation. Next, yield of a tree. Yield of a tree is the string of terminal symbols. Yield of a tree is the string of terminal symbols. This is the yield. This is the yield. This is the string of terminal symbols, and obtained by only reading the leaves of the tree from the left to right. You have to always read this from the left to right. This like this. First A, then B plus B star A. Left to right without considering the epsilon symbols. Let us obtain the LMD, RMD and parse tree for LMD and parse tree for RMD for the string AA, BBV, A, considering this grammar. First we'll see LMD. So the grammar S gives AAS or A gives SBA or S or B. So first of all, S gives AAS or A gives SBA RSS or B. So this is the string. This is the string. So S gives AAS. First start with the let's obtain a LMD for the string AABBA. String is AABBA. So how do I obtain? First I want A, so that's why right one from the start symbol is this. S gives AAS. After that I got A. Next one to obtain is B. Next one to obtain is now A. So that's why A can give me this, I guess. So better to apply this and see on A. A gives SBA. Now S can give me again A. S can give me again A. So based on this portion, next I have B. Next one to obtain is A. Next character to be obtained is B. So from A I can get B. From A directly I can get B. This I got it from B. Now already I have obtained 2 B's. Now anymore I have to get just one A from S. S can give me A. So this is the leftmost this is the leftmost derivation. How did I get? Always I try to apply a rule on the leftmost non-terminal. Okay, see here there are 3 non-terminals, but I have chosen the leftmost non-terminal for the production to apply. Okay, among A, S, I have chosen A first, then I will go to S. Okay, this is about the LMD, and similarly I have here tried to obtain a RMD. S gives AAS, then I've already got 1A from this. Next I have to get one more A, so that's why A can give me SBA, A can give me SBA. Now among this which is the right, see there are two non-terminals at this place. Rightmost one is A. So here already I have obtained A. So that means this is done. This character now I have to get is B. So A can give me here, and here I've already have one B. So A directly you can apply this portion on this. A gives B. So I got A, S, B, B, A. Now only one non-terminal, that itself is your rightmost. So now this time I have to get one A, because rest of the characters I've got, this I've got, and this. Now I have to only get one A. So S gives A is the right production to apply. So that's how I got the RMD. Now based on the RMD and LMD, I will construct here a pass tree. So let's start from this. So S gives A, S. So now start from this. S, and then A, S will become the children of the node. This is always start symbol. It will be always the root of the tree. And how do you write the children? Based on this. From here, if this is M1, M2, M3, go on writing M1, M2, M3 from left to right. So A, S. Next one to apply is how did you get your next production? That is S is S gives A. So now it is based on the RMD is based on the rightmost derivation. That's why I have applied S gives A. That's why only that portion now you have to show. S gives A. So as you can see here, the rightmost derivation is now I have got after applying S gives is A. So here also A. Look at always the leaf nodes. Next I want to obtain is, next I have replaced A by SBA. So A by capital S, B and then A. Capital S, B and then A. Then how did I get? Next among this and this, rightmost non-terminal is A. So how did I get, what is the character I was supposed to get? B. So here already I had, so A gives B I did. So directly I can do here A gives B. Similarly, S gives A. So this is how I should, you should construct a pass tree. Similarly, you can apply on pass tree for a LMD. First, start from S. S will give you A, S children. Now, which is the leftmost non-terminal to be applied to get the remaining characters? So, I wanted after A, next character I wanted is A, isn't it? So, that's why the right one to for S for A to get A character is SBA, because this can give me this character, either this or this. So SBA. Now S can give you A, finally A can give you B, and finally A. So this is how you can obtain a pass tree. Next we'll see another example. E gives plus E or E star E minus E or X or Y. Our aim is to obtain LMD, RMD or pass tree for the string plus star minus XY, XY. Okay. So here now let's obtain LMD. LMD to obtain the input plus star minus A plus star minus XY, XY. The input we are supposed to obtain is plus star minus xy, xy, xy. Let's see how to obtain based on the LMD, RMD and the parse tree. So first, based on the LMD, the first character we need to obtain is plus. So plus E, plus E. Okay. And next one to be obtained is star. So plus star, and this E need to be replaced by star EE. So because there are two non-terminals here, E and E, and which E to be replaced by its production? That is the leftmost, this E. So this E will give you star E. Next, you are supposed to get minus. So this E need to be replaced by minus E. Now we got all plus star minus. Next one to obtain is xy. So first E will be replaced by x, next E will be replaced by y, third E will be replaced by x, and finally E will be replaced by y. And RMD, E gives plus EE. So here I want to obtain plus star minus xy. So first time plus EE. Next, the rightmost non-terminal here is this C. So this C, this is at the end. So that is the last character that we need to get is y. That is y. Next about E, middle E. That can give you the next operator, that is star. Star E. Star E. Next operator we need to obtain is minus. So this E will give you minus E. This E will give you this E. We got star E, right? After that, again back to this step. I missed this step. So this E will give you the next character, last but one character, that is x. After that, this C, from this C we can obtain one more operator, that is minus. So that means replacing E by minus E. So I got minus E. Now this C will give you the one more operand, that is y. Next E will give you one more operand, x. So that is about the RMD. Now let us construct the parse tree to obtain this input using the LMD derivation. So first E can give you plus E. Next I want to get the star. So this E can give me star E. Next I want to get minus. So this leftmost E, because based on the children, the leftmost is based on the leaf, leftmost E is this. So this will give me minus E. And the leftmost the leaf is now E, this E. So this E has to give, after minus you have to get x. This will give you y, and this will give you y. Sorry, this should give you x and then y. Read the children's. This is what I have done here. Read the children's from the left to right. Children's in the sense, I mean to say leaves. Read the leaves from left to right. Plus star minus x, y, x, y. So plus star minus xy. That is we are supposed to get as a input. So that means this grammar is, this input is according to this grammar. Next we'll see one more problem on ambiguity. What is ambiguity? So if a grammar can produce more than one parse tree for some or all of the strings it generates, then it happens to be say that grammar is ambiguous. If you can get more than one parse tree for the same input, or more than one leftmost derivation for the same input, or for the more than one RMD for the same input, then you can say that such a grammar is ambiguous. Ambiguous grammar, let's see the another definition. A grammar G is ambiguous if there is at least one string in language for which G produces more than one parse tree. If you say more than one parse tree, means there has to be more than one leftmost derivation or more than one rightmost derivation for same input. Let us check or construct a parse tree and to prove whether the grammar is ambiguous or not. Is above grammar is ambiguous? Show in a particular that the string AAB has two parse trees. So let us check this. S gives AS. So now S can give you, I want to obtain AAB, ASBS. Okay, ASBS. I will apply this portion. First I started from this, then I apply ASBS, and now I apply epsilon. Okay, and this now in the another parse tree, I will start from ASBS, then I will apply S gives AS, and this S to epsilon, and this S to epsilon. Okay, in that case, what happened? We have got two parse trees, right, for the same input. You can see here, this is based on the LMD. S gives AS, then now this is the leftmost terminal, can give you AS, BS. Now I have got all the three characters from this. There is only option is let S vanish, so we get B, S. This is also vanish, A, B. That is what we obtained here. Let us see one more leftmost derivation. S gives S. Let's start from ASBS. Now before B I have to get 1A. So somehow this S has to give me A. So that's why better for this S need to be substituted by this portion of production. So S, this S is replaced by AS, B, S. So rest of the, because this portion, this step gave me all the characters which I wanted. The string which I wanted is AAB. Now only thing that this need to vanish and this need to be vanished. So that you can show in the remaining steps, and finally you can obtain AAB. That is what done in this. So both there are two parse trees we can obtain, or two LMDs we can obtain, we can tell. So that's why this grammar is ambiguous. Similarly, we'll see some more examples. Show that following grammar is ambiguous. So I have used grammar. I have used input AAA, AB, ABA to prove the above grammar is ambiguous. See, ABA to prove the above grammar is ambiguous, and it has given me the two parse trees, or I can sell this two parse trees I have obtained from the LMD. You can see here S gives SBS, S gives A. Finally, this one S gives SBS, and this will give you A, and this will have. Similarly, I have obtained one more kind of parse tree. Based on the LMD. Next, last one is E gives E plus E. E gives E star E, and E gives A or B or C. My aim is to obtain LMD for A plus B star, A plus B plus C, and I have here shown the LMD for A plus B plus C, and one more LMD for A plus B plus C. Based on these LMD, I have constructed a parse trees. You can see it and observe the output. First, let me explain the one portion of LMD. E gives E plus E, because I want to obtain a plus operator. Then one more E, the first E also can give me E plus E again, because I want a plus operator once again. So this E plus E portion can give you 2 times plus, which I wanted in the input, Now finally I can make E gives A, next time I can make E gives B, next time I can make E gives C. Similarly here, if you see, I started with E gives E plus E. I have not taken again I have not replaced by E plus E. Instead of that, I have replaced this E by the first character of A. First character of the input, that is A. A plus E. Now, what is this will give you? This will give me E star, E plus E again. And finally, A plus A plus A. So, both the two ways I can obtain LMD for A plus B plus, this need to be B, E gives B, this need to be C. So, two ways I can obtain LMD. So, since two ways you can obtain LMD, two ways I can write a pass tree too. So, this is one more example, and let's see the last example. S gives ICTS or ICTS, ES or A. C gives B. So, this is the grammar, and input IBT, 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 AEA. Show that the following grammar is ambiguous. Following grammar is ambiguous. So here I've constructed LMD. Okay, this is one way of LMD. S gives ICTS, ES, A or B, and there is one more way of LMD is this. Okay, this is one more, and one more is this. There are two ways you can construct. So now let's see the first way of LMD. First, what I will do, I will explain. This is a LMD. This portion is an LMD. I will explain the pass tree in this case. So let us start from S. I am going to take this portion ICTS, and I have obtained I. Next I have to obtain is B. So C can give me B. Okay. In the next branch, T is anywhere a terminal, that is okay. Next way non-terminal that is to be replaced is this S. See, how do you identify non-terminals? That is always present in the LHS of a rule. So next non-terminal to be applied is production to be applied is S. I have done with this C. Next is S. S can give me, I want to get, I have already done with the IBT operator, IBT character. Next I have to obtain again IBT AEA. So to obtain that, the right choice is this ICT SES. So I have applied here, I have written it as a children of for S. Then I got I now. Next I have to get is B. So C gives B I have done. T I got, B, T I done. Next I have to get is A. So S will give me A. This also I will give me A. This is the pass tree based on this LMD. I have one more. Let me show that. So this is another way of LMD. And based on this LMD, I have constructed a pass tree. Let me explain this pass tree. So first of all, I have taken this in the previous case, that is to show the first LMD, I have used this portion first initially, but now I am going to use this portion. You can see here ICTS. So S will give you I, C, T, S, E and then S. Now I have got already I. Next I have to go obtain is B. based on the LMT. So this will give me B. So IBT I got, B also got, T also I got. Next I have to get is again IBT, and what is this? This is E. So that means this portion between this portion should give me this BTA, because this will give me E. So between T and E you need to obtain BTA. How do I get that? That I can get by applying S production, which is that after getting I, B, T, A, I need to obtain. That's why the right one is this. So I, C, T, yes. So I got I now. This one I got. Next I have to get B. So C, B, T I have got. Next I have to get S, A. A, how do I? S gives A. S gives A. E already I have got. This also S should give A. That is how I obtained another pass tree. So these are the examples of proving grammar is ambiguous or not.